Hello, my name is Craig Swinnerman. I'm the sales manager here for our power transformer division. And right now we're in the coil winding area. The first step is actually receiving the individual conductors that we'll use to wind the coils. We purchased those pre-wrapped from our supplier. And if you look at this machine, this is what we refer to as a reel stand. It holds the individual conductors. It actually keeps tension on the conductors as we wind them into a coil to help us with the overall dimensional stability of the coils as they're being wound. And if we look over at the winding table, you can see the unique geometry of the coils that we manufacture. This is specific for very high voltage, high power, large current applications, where this type of geometry has several advantages. So they have a very large surface area that gives us a very good coil-to-coil capacitance. This is a tap coil that we're looking at. It has actually multiple connections in the coil that are used to change the voltage during the operation of the transformer by selecting different voltage taps in the winding that are being used. Another unique feature of our windings, utilizing continuous conductor between adjacent coils. And this actually minimizes the number of brazing connections we have in our windings. It actually reduces them by about 50% by using continuous conductor between adjacent coils. Another unique feature of our winding process here. And finally, another point to highlight here, the transpositions at the halfway point of each coil, which is individually designed per application, the number of different parameters and dimensions that we're designing to. At the halfway point around the coil itself, we have a transposition that will effectively cancel out circulating currents and magnetic fields inside each coil to prevent local overheating of the coils in service.
I think it's very important. We have run a business from Japan. They've been in business several years, and we can bring it to the U.S. and kind of save the customers on money for shipping, everything right when they need it, immediate, so there's not long delay either. There's kind of a general similarity, but every customer has specific specifications that they want for each coil. So we kind of customize it to every customer that orders.
Great.
And we can get them specifically the type of coil, high voltage, low voltage taps, any way that they want.
Prior to baking of the coil to set the adhesive, we make sure that we have the proper final dimensions of each coil before the baking. So this table here is actually clamping and setting all the various key dimensions of the coil prior to the baking process. Okay. After the coils have been clamped and held to their specific dimensions, the next stage is the baking process, which is the front end of the oven here. So each coil will be set in and indexed into the oven, where the baking will occur and the dimensions are fixed, and then it will actually exit the oven in the adjacent room here for coil grouping and building up of our winding from that point forward.